Stitch this with a fact so ridiculous you didn't believe it until you looked it up yourself.
If the sun was made of bananas, it would be just as hot. The sun is hot. It is hot because of its enormous weight, about 1 billion tons. It creates vast gravity, putting its core under colossal pressure. Just like a bicycle pump gets you doing? Just like a bicycle pump, that looks no better. Just like a bicycle pump gets warm when you pump it. The pressure increases the temperature. Enormous pressure leads to enormous temperatures. So if instead of hydrogen, you got 1 billion tons of bananas and hung it in space, it would create just as much pressure and therefore just as high of a temperature. But here's the catch. If the sun was made from bananas and not from hydrogen, the fusion reaction that keeps it going wouldn't get underway. So our banana sun would rapidly cool down from its initial heat rather than burning for billions of years.
What's a physics fact that blows your mind every time you hear it?
Almost all of the universe is missing. There are probably more than 100 billion galaxies in the cosmos. Each of these galaxies having between 10 million and 1 trillion stars in it. Our sun, a rather small and feeble yellow dwarf, weighs around 1 billion tons, and most are much bigger. And there is a lot of visible matter in the universe, but this only accounts for about 2% of its mass. And we know that there is more, because it has gravity. Despite its huge amount of visible matter, it is nowhere near enough to account for the gravitational pull we can see exerted on other galaxies. Now the other stuff is called dark matter, and there seems to be around 6 times as much as ordinary matter. And to make matters even more confusing, pardon the pun, the rest is something called dark energy, which is needed to explain the current expansion of the universe. And nobody knows what dark matter or dark energy is. Oh, that sounded way too intelligent for me. I want to go back to cat bumhole facts. Anyways, now you know, counter!
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
Oh, I thought about a bunch that pissed me off. The fact that somebody cut a chicken wing in half and managed to convince everybody they're getting 2 wings. Insurances. You spend most of your life giving them money. Then, when you need it, they turn over every stone to figure out how they can deny you. Oh, and lastly, diamonds. Imagine a marketing campaign that convinces hundreds of millions of people in multiple different cultures to spend thousands of pounds on rocks with no inherent value whatsoever. You can go into one of these mines and you'll just find diamonds all over the floors. Diamonds haven't been rare since the huge diamond mines were discovered in South Africa in 1870. And then one day some said, "Giving your future wife a diamond engagement ring is the perfect way to say I love you." And everyone went mad for it. And yeah, now you know, counter!